See what I'm saying? Like
Okay, so go turn the camera. That's all you gotta do.
I'll get up and go upstairs.
Then what is the problem? Why are you being difficult today?
Okay, well, screenshot my shoulder. That way it can sit here, and I can go upstairs. Hey, hey. Attitude now.
I ain't got no attitude.
You may have to go back because now you ain't in the camera. How come you don't put your mount on top of the TV? That little piece right there.
You said what?
How come you don't put it on top of the TV?
I don't have it on the TV. A mount? You said a mount?
The thing right there. Put it there. Put it onto the top. You know what?
That would be a dope idea if we could do that. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Tuesday. So, with it being Tuesday, what we doing is very simple. It's back to house after hours. So let me ask you, why we doing this? So, you you okay with what Jim Jones' mama was doing? All right, so look, the funny shit is, well, first of all, Jim Jones got on some show and he was telling the world that his mama taught him how to tongue kiss. So
I knew it because that's why she don't like that
Cool out corner, what
13-year
up?
girlfriend. That's why she don't like because that is his first.
Well, he
girlfriend.
was saying
I knew it.
He was saying his mama was young, so that's why it was okay because she had him young.
That's not
and
okay.
and you know he seemed very proud about it. You know what I'm saying? He seemed proud and happy that his mama taught him how to tongue kiss. So I'm wondering, like, you know, you are a mama.
And that's why his girlfriend needs to go on here, move on because they in love.
Is it ever a point where you are going to teach your kids?
Do it look like it? Don't ask me. I'm telling you, man, hell not. No.
I'm just wondering because now here's the thing. But see, she made it even worse. She made it worse because she was saying she wasn't kissing him all in the mouth, but she was teaching him. You know,
I mean, unless she was doing the stuff where you know how some kids do when they kiss the back of their hand. If she was telling him like that or something like that, showing him to do it like that, then maybe that's okay.
Fuck no. She was showing him. She was sticking her tongue in this man's mouth. But I'm gonna tell you what it is. If I came out and said, "Hey, I teach my daughter how to French kiss, how to tongue kiss," I'll be gone.
Yeah,
it'll be a wrap, Chief. It'll be a wrap. The whole social media is a wrap. Yeah, facts. I'm worse than R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why is the standards okay for when a woman?
Because you know it's not okay. I don't give a fuck who it is. I have a. Let me tell you something. My babies, my twins, when they were little, you know, and they really don't get it. They want to give you a kiss on the lips and stuff like that. That shit made me uncomfortable then. You know what I mean? So I always myself taught them to give me a kiss on the cheek. You know, now I'm not ever, you know, telling them that they can't show me affection, but I don't agree with it. And I was just watching today. There's this very nice gentleman on TikTok that I don't know, what it is. People ask him about his kids and about his family and stuff like this. This man seems so nice, and he got one little girl,
Mhm.
and I guess they saw a video of the little girl giving him a kiss on the lips, and I mean, they just went to town on this poor man, and he seemed very genuine, just like a genuine father. But still, to me, even that it was just funny looking. You know what I mean? It just don't seem right. I mean, you can let your kids show you affection, but why it got to be in the mouth? I think that's just really really personal. Even for you know what I mean? It's just too personal. I don't know. But it should be no different between from men to women. You know what I mean? If a woman doing that to a young man, her ass should be sitting there next to R. Kelly too. Shit, I don't give a fuck. That's just to me, it's just not right. Mm-mm.
True enough. True enough. I think it's weird. I don't think it ain't no explanation.
And I'm gonna tell you, anybody with that person or know this around seeing that, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Y'all gotta hold these people accountable. Ain't nowhere in the hell you finna sit here and tell me that this is how you taught your child how to kiss, and
Well,
I'ma still want to deal with
some
you.
people like
It
that
ain't
shit.
gonna happen. It ain't gonna
Some people
happen.
like that shit. Some people scared to step up and say something about that shit. To me, that shit's just weird. Like,
Yeah, yeah, that's weird.
Willie could
Super
never.
nasty.
Willie could never. I'm
Mm-mm.
just say it like that. My mama could never walk up to me and stick her tongue in my mouth, and I like that shit.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
then
give a fuck.
again, she probably would never. You know what I mean? She would never. What parent? Now she's the parent. Like you saying, this is this boy, this is this man's mother doing
Now
this.
you do have some people who think they kids is they boyfriends and girlfriends, so
Honey, yeah.
you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. It's a lot of people out here who have been in fucked up relationships and feel like their kids are their significant others because they feel that's all that they have.
Yeah.
That shit's still weird to me.
I was just having this conversation with somebody, with a group of people on social media, and they was talking about women
Mhm.
putting their men in a role, putting their sons in a role of their men. So now, when
Mhm.
it's time for the boys to go out on their own, they cannot let them go because they feel like whoever this woman is taking their man. You know what I mean? And I get that. I have seen that. I've experienced it growing up in a home, you know what I mean? And I feel like
Mhm.
that's the last thing I want for my boys. You know what I mean? So I try to be very cautious to
Facts.
just let them be children.
Mind triggers, what up?
They're my children, so they have to be children,
Facts.
you know.
And I think a lot of times too that men and women both send out mixed signals to their kids. Like we gotta stop doing that too because kids um they go off of what they see. You know what I'm saying? They are very attentive. Kids, I don't think people understand how attentive children really are. Children pay attention to shit. So I don't know. I can't speak on her, but I do feel like she bogus as hell because that's your kid, not your man. What are you teaching a 4-year old, 5-year old, 6-year old, however old this boy was? What are you teaching him about how to get women at 4, 5, 6, 7 years old? Like, nah, to me, it
And
feel like
why?
she was grooming him. I don't know. I don't know. That's what it feel like to me.
Grooming him or just flat out molestation.
Facts. Cause I
You see
think
what I'm
that shit's
saying?
weird.
It's
Again, my
too.
mama would never.
But you see, and this is the thing, like that's just
Ty,
like
what
the
up?
to me, it was like that when I saw the picture or even videos of the baby with his daughter. He had his daughter at the
Yeah, yeah.
restaurant serving him
Yeah,
food,
buddy,
you know what I
buddy,
mean, up the
buddy, another
grill.
sick one too.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Then the
thought
way
that
she
shit was
was
sick
sitting on
too.
his lap and stuff
Yeah,
like that when he got
yeah.
his legs gapped. No,
Definitely thought that was sick. Like,
no,
I mean, I love my daughter true enough, but my daughter ain't serving me no food,
no.
chief.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't
Like
give no fuck what's going on, what's
yeah,
happening. Nah, yeah, that was a lot of
yeah.
weird shit. All right, so I want to talk about work snitches. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they feel like they're gonna get a couple of dollars in they on their check, or they gonna get some type of badge or award or some shit. But I am so sick and tired of motherfuckers snitching. Like that's gonna get them something special. You know what I'm saying? I had a motherfucker snitch on me this week, and I thought it was so funny. Well, it was last week, and I thought it was so funny. Like, what did you get for that? You got a cookie or some shit? And I can't wait to see this motherfucker, because then I'm gonna confront his ass. Like, man, did you get an extra couple dollars on your check this week? Because
I would
I,
definitely ask him.
because I don't understand, like, what be the point of a work snitch? Like, what could you, were you ever a work snitch, or did you have a work snitch?
Hell no. Because I was always doing dirt. I couldn't tell on nobody that I couldn't say, save myself from some bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think especially in the field that you're in, because so long ago I was in that same field. And the thing about it is that field are full of lazy workers.
I don't get no
And the
fuck.
first thing that they want to do is try to put it off on the next
Yeah.
person so that they
Facts.
don't have to deal with it. You see what I'm saying? So that particular situation right there, I've seen that so many
I
times.
ain't gonna lie.
You
Damn
see?
near every company I done worked for in that field had a work snitch.
I think they all do, definitely.
They all snitch on each
Yeah.
other. They all messing with each other. They all fucking on each other.
Because
So now
my work snitch was actually somebody I was halfway seeing. And once I found out she's the one who was doing all this snitching. Oh, it was a double, like, I want to beat your ass. Not only are we halfway dating and you getting on my nerves, but and you at work snitching and shit.
because at the point is,
like,
if I get fired, I'm coming back to beat your ass. Just so you know.
That shit ain't even working.
You crazy as hell. I'm standing outside of work and I'm coming back to beat your ass. The minute I get fired, I'm coming back to beat your ass. Just so you know. I'm coming back to beat your ass. I hate a fucking work snitch. And the minute I get fired or the minute I get in trouble, I'm coming to holler at you.
I mean, for me, you just have to prove that shit.
They can't do shit to me no more anyway. I don't work for their ass.
I mean, true enough. But you have to prove it, like, yeah.
Oh shit. Nah, man. See, here's the problem. Work snitches usually only occur when you are able to do shit that they can't do. When you get away with shit that they can't do. You know what I'm saying? Once you could do shit that they can't do, now all of a sudden is I gotta tell on you. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And one thing I hate worse than I'm gonna tell you what I hate worse than a snitch. I hate the one work motherfucker that try to tell you how to do your job to get brownie points. That's the next motherfucker I hate on the job. Like, if you don't get your brown nose and ass on somewhere, we're not supposed to be doing that. We don't do that. Company policy. This is company. That's not company policy. That's not company policy. We don't do this. We don't do. The minute that motherfucker, you can't do shit around that motherfucker. He was smoking. We don't smoke on the job. We don't do this. And then the last one that I hate is a motherfucker that take their job way too serious. Them the motherfuckers I hate. The motherfuckers that take their job way too serious. Like, they never crack a smile. They never crack a joke. They want to boss everybody around. I done ran into a few of those. I done had a few bosses that took their shit a little bit too serious.
I think they everywhere.
They
at every job.
Oh yeah.
I don't think a place could run without that one person who's overboard with what they doing. And I mean, because they need that structure. That every business needs that structure. I want somebody to work in my establishment to take that shit that fucking serious.
Fuck that. Fuck
yes,
that. Let me tell you, when I was a boss,
they're like, what they over there doing now? Not the right thing.
When I was a boss at Family Dollar, we did what the fuck. I didn't care what people did as long as the job got done.
But see, you mean, so I can imagine you was that one.
Oh you mean. No. I didn't give a fuck what we did as long as the job got done. Now, if you out here making me look bad, you could talk on your phone, you could text, you could do all this other shit as long as the job was getting done. But if you out here making me look bad and I got to keep answering to this shit, well, why wasn't this done? Why wasn't that done? Now I got a tight rope on their ass. I had a lot of motherfuckers I had to fire. I had a lot of motherfuckers that I made quit because they wasn't doing their job. It wasn't that they wasn't doing their job. They was making me look bad in the process. So if I got bitched at, yeah. Now everything ain't no more fun in this motherfucker. We used to have fun. It used to be lit. We used to be in that bitch playing music. You know what I'm saying? I used to let motherfuckers take longer breaks and shit. Yeah, it was legit till they started fucking up. Now Smash too hard to work with because Smash wants you to do your motherfucking job. I kind of ran my job like I do this house. You know what I'm saying? I be on it. If I ain't having fun,
Let me tell you about this thing.
if I ain't having fun, ain't none of you motherfuckers having fun. Work, 24/7. That's how it was at the job. But I think it's necessary to have somebody like that because if corporate walked in and saw that shit, everybody getting fired. So it wasn't so much as doing your job; it was just working smart. If you know, like me, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes,
so tell me this though: you worked at Family Dollar.
Mm.
And I don't know, if anybody else witnessed it or noticed this about Family Dollar. Them stores be fucked up.
Them stores definitely be fucked up.
But why is that?
It be the hood stores that be fucked up.
No,
the stores in the white people neighborhood be all clean and shit.
They ain't got no Family Dollars in the white neighborhood.
I would tell you.
They don't have Family Dollar in the
I
white
would tell
neighborhood.
you. Now listen, they rebuilt our store. They modernized our store. Okay, we had the touch screen cash registers and shit. But instead of them closing the store down while they did all this shit, they did this shit while the store was open.
They never closed.
So they was in this bitch working while the stores was open. All kind of messes down the aisles and shit. So we in this bitch trying to keep everything organized and shit. And these motherfucking workers kept fucking shit up. So needless to say, they had a grand opening, but they never closed this motherfucker. So they never closed the store. So how the fuck is it a grand opening?
I'm gonna tell you, that's a depressing. You walk into Family Dollar and it's depressing. It looked like somebody's hoarding shit that they bought from a garage.
I would tell you,
you never know where to find nothing, but it's always a party going on in that bitch though.
I would tell you, I was in the back. I was in the back. Like I would make these other motherfuckers work. Like everybody loved working on my shift because they knew I'm relaxed. I'm in the back. I'm chilling. I'm watching them on the screen. Every time I seen the boss getting ready to walk through the front door, I hurried up and instantly zoomed out like I was in one of the crowds the whole time and shit. Shit was crazy. But yes, the hood Family Dollar's always fucked up. Shit ain't never where it is. I'm going to tell you why. Because kids be bad as hell and they just go around and they just pick shit up. Everybody lazy.
No,
everybody
don't
on their
phone.
On
the kids to come in there. Bitch.
People coming there stealing.
It be boxes, and these are hazards now. And I see this shit. You got these push carts with clothes hanging from them. Then you got like 20 boxes stacked to the ceiling. Now, badass kid come in and touch that box and they fall on them. These are hazards.
Mind Trigger said his Family Dollar be looking like people was looting. Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? All the fucking time.
But see, here, a lot of that don't be the workers' fault. You know what I'm saying? If you got like 4 workers, you need at least 10 workers every shift to work in Family Dollar. If you got 3 motherfuckers working, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to do cleaning and sorting, stocking and shit when you got lines long as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's
and why is it always only one motherfucker at the register?
Because somebody else is around the store doing something else.
Not a motherfucking thing.
You gotta watch.
You cannot find no staff to help you reach that top shelf with all that bullshit sitting up there that if you pull it, it's all gonna fall down. You can't find nobody that's gonna help you on the other lane because it's 30 motherfuckers in lane 1. You can't find nobody that's gonna mop up that front door where all the snow and the rain and the mud and shit sitting there. You gonna slip and break your neck. You can't find no work.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's always one person at the register because shit.
That motherfucker on the phone at the register.
Now you know the tripped out thing about it is you have people. Here's another thing about people, workers. We talked about the work snitch. We talked about the motherfucker that take his job too serious. We talk about the brown nose and company policy ass dude. We gonna talk about the motherfucker that will defend his life, that will give it all up for the merchandise in the store. Like he will defend this merchandise in the store. He will chase a motherfucker outside the store for this
Don't
shit
chase
that
the
don't
people.
belong to him.
Don't chase the people. I mean, if these motherfuckers can't even come put this shit away, you definitely shouldn't be risking your life for it. It ain't that important.
Look, I'm not chasing if I work in retail again, I'm not chasing not nan motherfucker outside the store for some shit that don't belong to me. You know what I'm saying? I had, listen, my first job, I was a security officer. And buddy walked in the store and he was like, man, look, man, I cut you in, dog. I be in there taking shit. You know what I'm saying? I cut you in. We can work something out. So that my dumb ass like, all right, cool. I'm with it. Because shit, man, I was a new father. I needed the money. I ain't even gonna flex. I'm with the shit. Cool. Why this motherfucker come in the store on the day I wasn't there? Get caught. And then snitch on me. The dude snitched on me.
You deserve it.
So
you deserve that. Like,
so they had me work the whole shift. They ain't say nothing. When it was time for me to leave, oh, Mr. Boyd, we need to talk to you real quick. Come on in the back real quick. I need to holler at you. We're gonna have to let you go. We're gonna let you go. You know, we had a guy here that was stealing. And he said that you were assisting him. And I said, man, this motherfucker lying. And then it was like, no, here's the footage. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, no.
So we're not going to prosecute you. We're not going to do any of that. We're just going to take your badge, take your flashlight, and take your walkie-talkie and, you know.
not your top flight gear.
They took the whole setup, dog. Like, and then it's like they perp walked me out the store. Like what the fuck? Like, hold on. Well, didn't you work here? Why the fuck is they walking you out the door like this? So, needless to say, buddy ass, I never seen Buddy again. Had I seen Buddy again, I probably would have fucked Buddy up because I needed that job.
You do not put nobody, you don't put your life in nobody's hands like that. You was asking for that.
That nigga got caught. Rule number 1, don't implicate your homies. We wasn't homies, but we were associates. We were partners. Okay, nigga, what they was gonna do, they was gonna take a picture and put your name on the wall, put your picture on the wall, nigga. That was the worst they was gonna do to his ass.
I'm quite sure both of y'all picture went on the wall. Both of y'all up there.
That's the worst they could do is put the nigga picture on the wall and tell the nigga he can't come back. So they wouldn't even let me come back in there to shop or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I go to the door. Oh no, you know, we can't have that, you know. So I had to get motherfuckers to go in the store for me.
Oh my god.
You know how fucked up that is? Oh man, it's
extremely fucked up, but you ain't thinking shit like that before.
We can't go into this Aldi's.
Oh my god. I know you better not have been banned from Aldi's. Like, Target I can see, but Aldi's. You got banned from Aldi's, friend.
I got banned from Aldi's. First of all, like this one, Aldi's had, you know, they had this was around Christmas time when they had all the little electronics and shit.
They do have neat stuff.
Yeah, around Christmas time. So I was letting the motherfucker take the shit and slide off through the side door and shit. So needless to say, that shit was an epic fail and it never happened again. You know, I was responsible for stealing a lot of shit from my jobs. I don't know why, but you know, I think one of the worst things I ever did, I took a bop it from my job. Like,
did you get caught with it?
No.
Oh, I was going to say you got caught with a bop it. Bop his ass. Like, friend. You in this shit for the wrong reason.
First of all, listen though. Back to what you said about about going into the stores and you can't never find no help. What store is worse than Family Dollar? Walmart. Nah, man. They said the motherfuckers in Walmart why you can't never find nobody at the register in the back recording the album because they had like Walmart Christmas albums from the workers.
I believe it. I believe that.
They had Walmart workers in the back cutting the album. Like Walmart is like the worst store to get help. You know what I'm saying? You ever met people when you walk in Walmart, especially in the white neighborhood, boy, they be mad as hell that you even talk to them. Like I done seen it a few times. Like they be mad as hell, like you ruin their day. But don't ever go to a hood Walmart. Don't ever go to a Walmart. They got a Walmart in Chicago on 83rd. Oh my God.
I know that's the one my mama
the most ghettoest Walmart you will ever be.
We went to go visit her up there one day, and I mean it was crazy. It was crazy. And that one actually got looted, didn't it?
Boy, they looted all them fucking stores. Every store in Chicago got looted. I ain't get none of that shit. That's what I'm mad about.
But
like
one
shit.
thing that I learned about Walmart, you honestly do not have to have a staff. Because people being there so much, they know this store so much.
Motherfuckers being there stealing.
Yeah, they could tell you. You could walk up and down the aisles. You can't find something. You can ask another person in there, and they'll be able to tell you. I do it all the time, because Walmart is typically not my store. It's just too much going on.
Yeah, Walmart is always saying it's not my area, but they're in that area. Facts. They definitely will tell you. Let me get someone over here to help you. Now, like I'm gonna tell you another job that pissed me off. Like you picked this job. Fast food workers are the worst people in the world when it comes to customer service.
Yeah, they are.
Like they are. Yeah, you picked this job. They be
mad as hell at you for coming in there. like you
gotta ask for extra barbecue sauce. I can't do that. Nigga, it's just barbecue sauce. What the fuck is the problem? I can't do that. I'll have to ask the manager. Like,
I mean, these people be mad because they take your order.
Oh my fucking God.
What you want?
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to us, right? We was staying at a hotel, right? We was visiting a hotel. The hotel we stayed in had a fucking bed bug in the bathroom, right?
Oh man, yeah.
Had a fucking bed bug in the bathroom, right? Shantae noticed it. So they switched our room, and then they gave us two free coupons. They gave us 2 free coupons for breakfast, right? So we go over to the restaurant where the breakfast is at, right? The waitress was so nice. She was so nice. She was so polite. She was helpful. She was doing everything she was supposed to do, right? Until we pulled out the motherfucking vouchers. Soon as we pulled the vouchers out, she said, oh, you got vouchers? Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are ordering from the wrong menu. Here's the voucher menus. Well, the voucher menus had like 4 items on it.
It literally did. It did. You have coffee, hot or cold. She don't give a fuck. It's gonna be cold anyway. Bacon. No, you ain't getting no sausage. You can have an egg. In the pancake, period.
So, and then she was rude as hell the rest of the time there.
I don't think she was.
She was super fucking rude the rest of the time there. Like we was wasting her time or some shit. Like we was wasting her time. Look, I'm gonna go over here and deal with the paying customers.
I think both of y'all got mad at each other. She was mad because now she dealing with voucher shit. You know what I mean?
And I was mad at her service. Like, bitch, you could have let us kept them damn menus. Come on, man. What the fuck? Like, you don't know what the fuck I done went through.
He didn't want to tip the woman or nothing.
I didn't want to tip her ass shit. She did not get a tip.
Yes,
the tip was find a better job and get some better customer service. God damn it. That was the tip. But yeah, she was mad as hell. She snatched the motherfucking menu so quick. Man, look, you felt like Sonic was in that bitch.
And the first menus, it was the big thick ones with pages and pages of food.
Yeah.
We put the voucher down. It was one slip of paper.
It was one piece of paper. Everything it was like 4 lines.
And she like, go crazy. I go crazy.
Mind Trigger said y'all both just eyeing each other. Fuck yeah, bro. Mad as hell, bro. Mad as hell. Like, who the fuck hired you? Like, I want and they get mad at you when you ask them for shit. Like, can I help you with your order? What else? What else? What else?
Yeah.
Like, they be so rude and disrespectful. And then another thing, they don't never put your money in your hand. They'll never put your money in your hand. They sit that shit down on the counter. I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit is rude as hell, and I don't like that shit. Another what's another job that be acting? They be acting like they be hating their motherfucking job so bad.
Gas station people.
Oh yeah, that
Gas
motherfuckers
station.
there, boy. Woo.
You going to holiday at night?
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers be so rude. They be so damn rude and just be like, damn, you are in here by yourself. I could fuck you up. Like, you should really be nicer.
I'm gonna tell you the only job that I feel like appreciates their job and appreciates you,
Target,
and all that you do. No, I was gonna say prostitutes, but
turn off the fucking phone. Turn off the live. This nigga would know.
No, the fuck I would.
He's a John. He's a whole fucking John. He they best customer. They gonna treat his ass right.
First of all, they got great customer service. You will never. They will never. I ain't never heard a motherfucker complain. I done heard people complain about fast food restaurants. I done heard people complain about car mechanics. I done heard people complain about retail stores, the police, everybody. I have never heard a motherfucker complain about a motherfucking prostitute ever in life. Ever. My man said the dealers at the tables at the casinos, like them niggas, they look at you sideways if you don't have a player's card. Them too. Them motherfuckers take their job too serious too.
Go to the slot machines.
But have you ever heard somebody complain about a prostitute service?
I would not fucking know. I don't know. It's not like I'm out here like waiting in line for my turn and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, she did you wrong. She ain't even top you off. What the fuck? I don't know. Shit. But you seem to know.
Now you know it's some people that leave. No, in the hood, we had a.
So since you don't get bad customer service, do you
I didn't
tip
say
them?
Me. I didn't say me.
Nigga, you know you talking about you. Do you tip them? For the man who never want to tip nobody, do you tip them?
Prostitute can tip me. Okay. They should be trying to pay me.
You should not get no service. I would not. If I was a prostitute,
I'm just saying
I'll put everybody on you.
That's got to be
like
the most appreciated
right
job in America. Like that's got to be. I don't know how you can complain off of. That's men and women. Like that's got to be the most funnest job in the world. But anyway,
I'm gonna say Target. I'm just sticking in Target. Although you go in that bitch and can't spend nothing under $100. I don't care because there's good shit in there.
No, because I'm gonna tell you, all these little stores that used to be low cost, they ain't low cost no more.
Hell yeah,
Five Below, Five Below ain't Five Below no more.
And the dollar store is not the dollar store.
Dollar store ain't dollar store no more. What the fuck is going on in America, man? I know them two stores that did not get looted. Nobody looted Five Below and nobody looted the dollar store. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
I'll tell you now, Five Below, that shit falling apart before you get it to the car anyway. I'm gonna tell you that.
Lamp, what up?
Flimsy shit for $5. I want my change back.
That's one store. Ain't nobody breaking their neck to go loot. We not breaking our neck to go loot the dollar store, Chief.
I feel like Five Below is a place for kids. You know what I mean? Kids.
I used to work at Five Below. I worked at Five Below for like 2 weeks. Okay. And I was a supervisor. But the problem working at Five Below is they hire a whole bunch of high school kids who lazy as fuck, who have no purpose in life but to sit here and hang out with their homies on the job. So that shit used to blow me. I used to get mad as fuck. Like, these kids are super fucking lazy. Now, we a new store. Now, mind you, we work at the Mall of America. It's always going to be busy. Always going to be busy.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I knew as a teenager, the mall was not for me.
Right. I
I
work.
could,
I mean,
man.
ain't shit wrong. Look.
Oh, the Mall of America, man. They can have that
What
shit.
was the worst job you ever had?
Um, and I have one too. Oh, being a mail carrier.
Oh, you ain't like that?
I didn't. Now I know I did not like it. I was cold as fuck.
Really like it.
I cannot do the cold like that. I cannot. Then that shit on Sun doing the package deliveries on Saturdays and Sunday.
Mm.
I'd be out, but I mean, I'm not getting off until 7, and I'm starting at 6:45, 7 in the morning. I mean, I had to at one point I had to deliver something like 400 plus packages by myself on the Sunday. And
I'm
I was out there till almost 7 o'clock, and they had to send 2 trucks to come help me. I could not get the hang of that shit.
I'm gonna tell you, I am notorious for walking off of jobs in the middle of my shift. Okay, I am I am super fucking notorious for that shit.
I've never done
I
that.
will tell your ass I'm going to the bathroom. I will pull a Rick Ross on your ass in a minute. I did that shit for Cub Foods.
Did anybody ever find out? Do anybody ever know why he did that?
Man, we don't know. But I wasn't mad at Rick because I've done that shit plenty of times. I done been in the middle of, hey, come take over my line real quick at this register. And took my ass to the locker room, got my coat, got my ass on the bus and went home. Motherfuckers blowing up my phone, I ain't answering. So I done that shit. But I think what's crazy is we all get to the point of we fed up with this shit. Like, we fed up. Like, so listen. My last job, right? Before I left the job that I'm at now. Okay. Now, they didn't tell me until I got there that we was gonna be wiping asses and shit. Now, that's where I drew the line at. Like, y'all didn't explain this shit that this is what we had to do. Cause I wasn't feel. I even told you, like, I'm not feeling this. Like, no, I'm not feeling wiping no grown man ass. Now, no disrespect to the motherfuckers that can do it, but it wasn't for me. I showed up 2 days to that job and never came again. And I was okay with that.
Yeah, it take a
really strong person to do that shit. Like, I don't even like wiping kids' asses. Yeah. And I got a lot of their ass. Okay. But that shit would not, I felt bad, but like, nah, dog, this ain't what we doing. Cause grown people shit stink. Kids, you can tolerate it. Tolerate it a little bit. I just didn't want to do that shit. Honestly. Like, that was, to me, that was my worst job. Now,
but being in healthcare, you ain't never had that before?
No, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it, and I wouldn't do it now. You know, the funnest job for me was working at the airport, even though I only worked there like 3 days. Like, I never.
So basically, you just ain't doing shit these days. You ain't doing shit. I mean, you go in there and see what it's like, and then you're done.
Basically, because I would tell you, like, Caribou Coffee. I think I worked at Caribou Coffee for like 2 hours.
Don't nobody know. Good. I wouldn't let you make my damn coffee. Nope.
Now listen, she was trying to show me how to make the coffee. She was trying to show me how to make all the little blends and all that shit. This was just my training session. She was trying to show me how to do all that, but I was supposed to be there for 8 hours. Man, I was there for like 2 hours, and I was like, yeah, this shit ain't for me. I ain't sitting here making no motherfucking coffees.
I always wanted to be a barista.
I'm not doing that shit. And it was a shift lead position. Like, these are all the positions I wanted. I wanted to be a leader. You wasn't finna get me to be a stocker. You wasn't finna get me to start from the bottom. I'm like, I had enough in experience in retail to be whatever the fuck I wanted to be, and I wasn't finna do it. So I said, hey, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, grab me something to eat. I'll be back. Big Smash didn't come back. Big Smash was gone. White lady called my phone 50 times, didn't get an answer. Now what's tripped out is I couldn't go to that store no more. I couldn't go in there no more. And On the job, the best part about
Wait a minute now. They can't if you walk off the job. Now,
no, I didn't want to go to the store for my reasons.
Okay.
Like,
because I'm saying if you just walk off the job, they can't tell you that you can't come to the store no more.
Now, my favorite job of all time was working at Family Dollar. I had a ball because I used to steal all kind of shit out of there. I ain't even gonna lie. You steal everything. And all my house supplies and shit. I had a whole bunch of house supplies that came from free 99 from Family Dollar. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't giving us employee discounts for this shit. So I had to introduce them to the 5-finger discount. Y'all got me fucked up. We doing all this slaving in here and we can't get 5% off, 10% off, none of that shit off. No, y'all got me fucked up.
I do not like stealing. I remember the day it was right before I met you. And I went on a date with this dude. Well, and before the date, before the action. No, not the day. I said it was right before I met you.
Oh, I was finna say the day before. Goddamn.
No. What's wrong with that though?
I ain't nobody rebound.
I'm single till I'm not.
I ain't nobody rebound. Don't go on the date.
Single till I'm not.
Don't go on the date before you meet me.
I could have the motherfuckers lined up all week. I'm single till I'm not.
Fuck that.
Okay, I'm single until I'm married.
You do not fit the bill to deal with Big Smash.
But no,
fuck that.
Anyway,
talk about it.
I went on a date with the dude.
I don't know.
This fool get me the damn. This was before the date. I was at my mom's house. He lived up the street from my mom, yada, yada, yada. And so I was going to the store. He was like, yeah, let's swing by Family Dollar. This our first time meeting. That was my first time ever meeting this dude. So I'm thinking like, oh, he cool.
I remember yada, this story.
Yada. This motherfucker come out of damn Family Dollar with all type of shit. Socks, picks, fucking
and stole that shit, right?
Body spray. Yes.
Facts. Like, we stole that shit.
We literally just went in here. Like, I went in there to get ice.
I ain't gonna lie.
Came out for everything that he needs for hygiene for the next month.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
This date is not going to work.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Not doing this.
Now, is it prostitution if you let females come to the store and steal, and in exchange they give you some of their bodies?
You know what? That's just bum shit. That's just bum shit.
First of all,
why do y'all talk to him? Because all y'all do is give him the fuel. Don't, man,
now listen, that and the fact I used to send the little neighborhood bums in the store, right? Get all the shit that I needed. You know what I'm saying? Get all the lotions and the perfumes and the, curves and the curves and the I used to let them go steal the curves and the love spell and all that shit that was up in there. So look, right? Like hey, don't judge me, goddamn.
Lies. Because why you got that bottle of curve upstairs? I'm just kidding.
Hey. Hey, look. So look, here's the thing though. Like, I would go buy expensive shit from Family Dollar, right? No, not even expensive shit. I would buy the little small bottles and the small price shit, right? Put all my shit in the bag, right? Take my bags back to the office. I would go get a cart. And in that cart, I'll put all the real shit that I really needed, right? And then I would park the cart by the back office. And then since there wasn't no camera back there, I parked the cart by the back office. And I just start taking shit, putting it in the bags of the shit that I already brought, right? Boom. Flawless plan. Never got caught. It worked every single fucking time. So by the time I clocked out, because I was always the last person to clock out when I worked overnights, I had a bag full of shit that I did not pay for, and I was happy about it because they didn't want to give us a fucking employee discount. So fuck them. Good riddance to them. They got insurance on this shit. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. They can't do shit about it. Hashtag statute of limitations, God damn it. Why you looking like that?
You are very politically correct about stealing. I still don't think
it ain't right. Stealing if you never got caught.
I don't think it's right. You know what? I'd be too scared. I would be too scared to do that. I got caught stealing when I was 14 years old.
Hey man, look, the man been putting their foot on our neck for years. It's okay to take something from their ass for once, god damn it. Shit. Shit. They've been putting their foot on our necks for years. They ain't gonna miss these little soft and beautiful towels. They ain't gonna miss these little we have deodorants and lotions and Pampers and shit for days around this bitch, boy.
Don't bring them little crunchy ass face towels. Okay.
Definitely took a lot of the fuck the crunchy face towels. I took the upper brand of face towels. God damn it. Shit. You probably got a bunch of them upstairs right now. I got towels from 5 years ago. I still keep my shit.
We got a closet full of whole bath face towels.
That's okay. Hey,
face towels for whole baths. You keep them in your purse, in your back pocket.
Towels will never run out of style, man. You never know how many towels you will need. Gosh. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. You never know how many towels you will need. You can never run out of good towels. But no.
But don't steal them, though. That shit. They
definitely steal them if you have to.
You get a pack of 100 for like $3.
If your job ain't doing you right, steal from their ass. You'll make it back in the long run.
No, you won't.
Why? So you telling me if you worked at Walmart, you're gonna pay for everything?
You know what?
Target is your favorite store.
The day before yesterday, I went to get some groceries. I was at Target, and I forgot to pay for my water.
And you went back and paid for that shit.
I stood there and I saw him sitting there, and I told him, I'm like,
let me have been there.
She was like, oh, well, most people would have just walked out.
Facts.
What the fuck I gotta walk off for? You know what I mean?
That's like a motherfucker just said Nelly, she found a bag full of money that Nelly left. Nelly left $300K in a bag, and she gave the money back, and the nigga only gave her $100.
Me and that nigga would have slapped box right there. Then I would have followed and set his ass up on the other end. God damn it. Fuck you. Fuck you. No, I'm just playing. But no, I've done that. Been with my grandma in Chicago. We was at Gold Blast on 87. She found $30,000. Took every last dime back to the bank. They tried to give her a reward. She refused the reward.
I'm sorry. Grandma goofy. Grandma goofy as hell. You remember that? I'm just saying, $30,000. She goofy as hell.
But you know what? My grandmother, she was a Jehovah's Witness, and I'm gonna tell you, like, this woman, and I know it took her a while to get there, but she did not have a dishonest bone in her body. So it wasn't nothing. Yeah.
That's a new house, and, new car,
my dad,
new everything.
My dad and my uncle begged and begged her.
That's a bunch of $40 hollers. No. That's all that shit.
You sound like my dad and my uncle, who almost stuck her ass up for that shit.
Oh shit!
They almost stuck their mama.
They was gonna rob their mama for the money.
Yes,
shit! Hey,
yes, they was. They already used to pop the lock on her closet and get in there and steal her little change. I was like, y'all some bums.
Hey, you remember that? You remember that time we was coming from the movie theaters and all that money fell out that person car, whoever car it was.
How much we pick up? That was dope, wasn't it? We bagging down the street.
Man, we see all we see is money flying out the car.
It wasn't no money flying out no car. We seen what I thought the girl's car broke down because she was going around her car, kept going around her car. So I'm like, let me spin around and let me see if she needs some help with something. The more I get closer to her, she look at me. So she hop in her car and she pull off. Now she at the light. And the closer I get to where she was, I'm seeing all these bills fluttering.
Hey man, we got out that car and picked up all that money, Chief.
And it was still we got 500. No telling how much she got before she got in and pulled off. And there was still more out there when we pulled off.
Look, but for real though, for $30,000, yeah, I'd have stuck my mama up too, Chief. We to put on a mask. We to put on a mask. We wasn't gonna hurt her. She wasn't gonna get hurt.
Put my get my holes off your head.
I'm putting her pantyhose on. me and Nicole and Kadisha, we ain't gonna hurt her,
man.
But $30K,
oh my God. But now you know your mother a saint. So now
we ain't gonna hurt her.
Do you think she would have returned the money?
Fuck yeah. without a heartbeat.
And so see, and that's where I get stuff like that from. Like my granny, you know what I mean? She instilled that in me.
Fuck that.
So if
Finders, keepers,
even though
losers, weepers,
I
goddamn
think
it.
Nelly, you know, for him to do something like that, that's pretty. That's
Finders,
selfish.
keepers, losers, weepers.
But I would have gave him
goddamn
his little funky 300K. What you say? 300.
300,000.
Man, I would have gave him his little funky change. You see what I'm saying? But
Nelly wouldn't have never
God
got
don't
that
like
money
ugly.
back. I would have been going down, baby. For real. In a Hummer. Sweet sweeper, baby. Cock ready to let it go. Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Give it to me now. Light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now.
Nigga, you sound like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Fuck that.
Knick-knack, paddywhack. Shut up.
Shit. Fuck that. Nelly
I would
ass.
have gave it back. I would have gave him his money back. He could have gave that person more than $100 though. That's a lot of money.
Nelly would have got robbed, Chief.
Yeah, I would have robbed his ass later.
I'm telling
Give
you
me
right now,
$100.
all the homies would have been waiting outside. Wherever we was meeting Nelly had to pull that shit. We'd have robbed the shit out of Nelly.
And I would have gave his ass the $100 back.
He would have needed more than Slow Down, the dude with the mask and whoever else, because we'd have robbed his ass.
We would have been fighting right there. And nigga, what? $100?
$100. He got me fucked up. Like somebody did that shit to me, Jock. Like, nah, I don't play that shit, dog. You're not getting your money back. If you lose your money, you snooze, you lose.
No.
If you lose your iPhone, I'm telling that shit. I've done that shit.
But then how did you feel when you lost yours? When you lost your watch?
I felt like, okay.
Didn't your heart sink? Like,
no, I'm going to pay this shit off and I'm going to go get another watch. Only thing I was mad about is I ain't have insurance. I got insurance this time, though.
Fuck you did. I bet you did. I don't understand how people be doing that. Now, you know you done spent 2 months rent on the fucking iPhone. Why the fuck is you not getting insurance on that shit?
Man, I don't know what I was thinking, man. But you know, black people don't get insurance like that.
The fuck?
Niggas rather buy Jordans. Niggas rather buy Jordans than buy insurance.
The fuck?
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go to the general. You know? We got the general though, don't
we? This time around we do. And his little goofy ass gotta go too. I seen that price spike up. Fuck you too. You and Shaq,
shit.
Big ass. Nah, I'm cool.
Oh shit. But you know what? More of the story is if unless you at a job that's giving you money for snitching, shut the fuck up and mind your business. Last 2 jobs ago, everybody in the house was chilling. Wasn't nobody snitching on each other. Motherfuckers was sneaking people in. Motherfuckers was humping each other. It was a beautiful thing. It wasn't no issues. You know what I'm saying? We need more jobs like that. You look out for me, I look out for you. You know what I'm saying?
This is the fucking problem.
You hold me down. I'm going to go take this girl in the back. I'm going to take this guy in the back. You be lookout. You let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
And as a advocator for whatever client or resident y'all have in there, if I was an advocate, I would move my client out of that nasty ass cesspool of a house.
So says the woman who had a whole bunch of people under her control that was in there humping.
Now, did anybody ask you to go into my life? No one asked you about what I'm doing.
I didn't say you was humping. I said you had people under you that was humping.
No, because you know what? Like I said, I ain't never too far from the bullshit. You know what I mean? And I was a supervisor. You see what I mean?
See what I mean? Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you, I am reformed though. You know what I'm saying? I like my new job. See, I ain't like them other jobs. I actually stayed and stuck with this job. My thing was, if I ain't fuck with you, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting no 2-week notice. You ain't getting none of that shit. I'm leaving. Fuck all of that. Like, now I done got fired from jobs or quit jobs and then went and filled out applications.
To the same job?
To the same job.
You just wasted everybody motherfucking time.
And then motherfuckers was stupid enough to hire me back.
Nope. Nope.
Look, I got fired from Family Dollar up here. And then when I moved back to Chicago, I went and got rehired at Family Dollar. Then I got
Well, I
fired.
mean, if you go to a different place,
Then I got fired from them again and tried to go work at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree was ready to hire me up until they checked that background, and I that's when I found out Dollar Tree and Family Dollar was the same people. So it's like, oh yeah. So listen, I got fired from Family Dollar real quick before we get off. I got fired from Family Dollar, right? I gave them every day of my life. I worked 7 days straight a lot of times, right? Now, this is a new store. Now, I had been manager before, so this was a new store. So we had 3 assistant managers in the store. This is my first night closing the store by myself. Well, not by myself. It was the other assistant manager. This chick boyfriend was outside waiting on her, so she left me. She left. Okay, cool. I locked the door. I locked the store down, whatever. The problem is I didn't let the little electronic gates down because I didn't know the security code and all that shit. So I locked the doors and I left. Somebody broke in the store, right? Guess who they blame? They blame me.
I would blame you too.
Now, hold on, because the chick was supposed to stay there. She lied and told them that I said, it's okay, I got it, you can go. She lied.
No.
Lied like a motherfucker on me.
But you know what? Y'all should have both been to blame because you know what? Even still, you know where you at.
So
you know where you at. You had to have, you know where the fuck you at. Come on, man.
So
you know you would have broke that window from the outside.
Yeah, we was on 47th and Damon.
See what I'm saying?
So look. So the problem is they didn't steal shit but laundry detergent.
Shit, that's probably all they need.
You know what I'm saying? So
I say don't be greedy.
Nobody said shit to me the whole day. Again, jobs are notorious for doing
Why
that
they
shit.
always let you go at the end of your shift?
Yeah, jobs are notorious for firing you at the end of your shift. Like
I feel like they using you now. So I worked when I was 16.
Yeah,
I worked at Taco Bell over on the Dinkytown campus. I got fired from that job.
They're gonna blame the black man regardless.
So what they did to me that day, they let me do all the stain. You know, you got to do the stainless steel. Yep. And I mean, tell you, I was in there my whole fucking shift. And so 45 minutes before my shift ended, they took me aside and was like, well, you know, we gonna let you go and blah, blah, blah. So Facts. It was a pot of the nacho cheese. What they was letting me go for, I had nothing to do with. I don't, you know, I kind of don't even know what the whole story behind it was, but I was on the shift, so I got blamed. You know what I mean? Whatever the case. So they let me go, but I had scrubbed all this shit all day. I'm like, damn, why ain't you? So y'all let me come in and work.
They got me fucked up,
and I slapped the cheese all over the
They got me fucked up. They'd have been paying me that day. Like jobs are notorious for doing that shit.
I think that's
They'll fire
wrong.
you at the end of your shift. I swear to God, they'll fire you at the end of your shift after you done worked all these hours.
Not every job do it though, because I got fired the first group home I ever worked at. I started going out. You know, I was 18, so the girls that I worked with introduced me to the club, blah blah blah. But I worked on the weekends, so I started going out with them. And so now I started calling off a lot. You know what I mean? And I really ain't paying attention to it. I'm going to school. I'm calling off a lot and shit like that. So one night I called off, and
Facts.
The guy called me back and was like, "Oh well, so and so said you ain't got to come in the morning either." And so I'm jumping back. I'm sitting here happy, like oh, they just gave me the night off.
I know, fuck that. That was their way of telling your ass, look,
don't come back.
We're done.
Oh, my heart sunk because I liked the job, but I liked partying more. I was so young, you know what I mean?
I got fired. The reason I got fired from Family Dollar up here because shit, these motherfuckers was lazy and I was sending their ass home a lot. And I had too much shit going on at Family Dollar, man. Like Family Dollar was my spot. Like I did so you were sending
people home?
Facts.
And you got in trouble for that?
Facts. Because they said that I the turnaround for the people that work in there was extremely crazy for all they stores because motherfuckers was getting sent home, and after like 3 sent homes, motherfuckers was getting fired. Motherfuckers was quitting. So our store had a high turnaround of workers. Like shit. We hired 3 workers, and then next week we'll be down 3 workers. We'll hire 4 workers, we'll be down 4 workers. And they felt I was the common denominator, which I was.
I believe
because
mean as hell.
Facts. Like you ain't gonna be lazy around me. If I can't relax, motherfucker, you can't relax. That's how that works.
No, you're gonna make everybody work so you can relax. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Everybody else doing what they want to
Facts. I
do.
was
So,
definitely taking longer
and
lunch
you
breaks.
relaxing.
I was definitely sneaking people in the office. I was definitely doing all type of shit I wasn't supposed to be doing, but shit, it was fun.
Somebody was telling me about they worked the AutoZone, and they was a second tier supervisor or some shit like that. How would that work?
Uh,
And so one of the employees cleared the safe out,
oh yeah.
and then she still came back to work.
Hey, hey,
She still came back to work for a while. And while they was so the whole time they was doing the investigation, she was still coming back to work.
yeah. Yeah,
But
she was not being suspicious. I get it.
ain't no way.
So look, final story before we get out of here. I worked at Sketches. I worked at Sketches for like 2 weeks, right? I was an assistant manager. Now, this little white lady worked there. She was over me. She was the first assistant manager. I was the second assistant manager. So it was just me and her working this one Sunday. It was busy as hell. And you know, I'm so detailed into helping my customers. She ain't like that shit. So she went back the next day and told the manager all type of goofy shit. Pissed me off, right? Shit pissed me off. So, well, you know, when I'm not here, you know, she's kind of your boss. I know you're a manager, but she's kind of your boss. So, so, so me and her worked again by ourselves, just me and her. I went in there and I cleared the safe about like $800. And
I'm gonna tell you what's so funny about this fucking story.
I cleared the safe about $800. Told her like, hey, I'm finna go take my break. Didn't come back. That store manager called my phone for 3 days straight. So hey, playing it all normal and shit. So hey, what are you planning on coming back into work? Are you coming back into work? Are you coming back? He kept trying to play the shit off. I don't know if they was trying to set me up to come back to work so they can book my ass or whatever, but he never mentioned the money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened after that, but to this day, I will not go into that Skechers, even when I'm with her. Like I
And then don't forget to mention your ass even told me that. Yeah, see what I'm saying? No lying ass. So he was guilty, basically. And then
I mean, I took the money, but I was gonna blame her. You know what I'm saying? But I took the money. I cleared like $800 because that's how much was in the safe.
boy,
And
I'll be bopping up in that bitch like ain't nothing ever happened. Today, I mean now today, like what the fuck is you gonna do? Beat my ass for it?
no,
Ain't no way in the world.
it's just
I'll be in that bitch
you
like
know, you
that.
feel bad returning to the scene of the crime. You know what I'm saying?
No, the fuck you don't.
Johnny, what up?
No, the fuck
You do
don't.
feel bad when you have committed a crime, like stealing money, you feel bad returning to the scene of the crime. See, back when I was a kid, if I took money, I would be the first motherfucker to help you look for that shit.
So your father told me. That shit had me die. He's like, oh, he in there helping me look for it. Like, it was so serious about it. Like, dang, Dad, I'm gonna look under your mattress. That's so funny.
Yeah. That's the point. So look, no, my daddy had $100. He was looking for it, and he was looking for it. Now I had already took the $100 because I had brought lunch and shit for all the kids at the school and shit because I thought I was big money on campus at the school and shit, right? So when I got home from school, he asked us about it. He's like, man, have y'all seen our money? I was like, no, but you know, I could come help you look for it. So we looking all over the house and shit. Now, knowing that I had already spent this money, you know, you know, and how I got caught was back then at this school, they gave you receipts. You know what I'm saying? When you brought shit from the lunchroom and shit, they gave you receipts. So the receipt was in my fucking pocket. So the shit rounded up to like $75 or some shit. So when he found that, because he used to do laundry and shit. So when he found that, it was curtains. It was over with, Chief. It was over.
Then what teacher in their right mind, lunch lady and everybody gonna let a student? Well, depending on how old were you?
I think I was like 10.
Who the fuck? What teacher gonna let a 10-year-old come and like bat a bar out for they fucking? You just spent on for a whole period. That's a whole lunch period you just bought for.
That's okay. That's okay. I had it. Shit. Well, he had it and I had it. But it was crazy because I was definitely the first motherfucker around the house looking for it. Like, man, I don't know where it could be.
Yeah,
he said the logo has dice with 2 4 sides. Yeah, I don't know. That's how they did it. I don't know. I guess it's lucky. Lucky number 4, whatever. But man, look, we gonna go ahead on and get up off here, man. Y'all know what it is.
That is a good observation. I have never noticed that. You ain't never noticed that?
I have never noticed that until now. Like, I've never paid attention to it. Shout out to my man Johnny, man. That's my dog, man. He always in the comments talking shit. So, what you got to say to the people, man, before we log out, man?
Hey, the people. Hey, the people. Now, I just want to say blessings to everybody.
You can steal from your job, man. It's okay.
No, the fuck you cannot.
Just don't get caught. Job. Just don't get caught stealing from your job.
Just don't steal. Don't steal.
My other favorite job, you know what? I never could get a job at McDonald's. You know, McDonald's is like the easiest job. They'll take anybody. They wouldn't take Big Smash, though. I have no idea why. Still to this day. Like, I have no idea why. Why they wouldn't hire me, I don't know. But that shit hurt my soul.
That was my first job ever.
They wouldn't hire me for shit.
I worked there for 2 weeks.
Who else wouldn't hire me that I kept filling applications out for? Walmart. Walmart was another one that wouldn't hire me.
It had to be something about you, bro.
I came in for an interview. That's the closest I got.
Because anybody can work at Walmart.
But Walmart never hired me. Who else?
See them greeters at that door. You know what? I don't know for what reason I was going to ask you about that the other night.
It was going to be called Cream Soda Entertainment.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that the other night. I don't know what you weren't even in the car with me, but I was going to say like, damn, what the fuck happened to the porn company?
I definitely want to start my porn company. Only thing about it was I was never going to be on the camera. I was going to be the man coming up with the storylines.
Fucking right, you weren't going to be on the camera.
I was going to be the one coming up with the storylines. I was going to be the one yelling cut. Okay, so look, bust on her face like this. So that way we get the angle right in the like I was going to be that guy. Like I wanted to be the porn concierge. Like I was going to tell you how I wanted everything done. Like in my mind, I wanted to play out like it played out in my mind. But anyway, man, look, we appreciate y'all. You know, let's let everybody know what's happening tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, me and Miss Shantae got a debate going on that she gonna lose in. Okay. Battlecast podcast debates is tomorrow night live on Instagram. Me and this woman, we gonna have a debate. So we need everybody in the building, man. Everybody in the building, you know.
He definitely is not gonna win. Definitely is not.
Okay. Man, shout out to everybody, man. I want everybody to keep doing what y'all doing.
Yeah.
Keep having fun. Keep making babies. And just live life. You know, that's it. That's it. No sex in the champagne room. No sex in the champagne room.
What do that mean? What do no sex in the champagne room mean?
That's a Chris Rock featuring Gerald Levert song.
I know, but what does it mean?
I don't know. I just like the song.
No, you don't.
Miss McKinney, what up? Miss
Hey,
McKinney
Miss
just popped in.
McKinney.
Yeah, man. So you know, one of these days we're gonna give y'all a telethon, right? We're gonna do a telethon and we're gonna have, we're gonna stay on here for like 24 hours straight or some shit.
So basically, he gonna be sitting here by himself. I got shit to do, but you better believe it. He will do it. He will do it,
I most definitely will do a
man.
24-hour
And will
telethon.
fall asleep and sweat me down. He ain't never nodded off yet,
I
because that's what he do at home
wonder,
here.
has anybody ever done that?
What?
Stayed on live for 24 hours straight.
I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure. It's to me because you know what? That other little social media thing, Beagle, them motherfuckers used to be like they started sometime at night and would go into 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning, just a whole
Yeah, we're gonna do
conversation.
that. We're gonna do that like
Mm-mm.
New Year's Eve or some shit and stay all the way on until New Year's Day. We could do that.
That would be fun.
Goals.
That would be
Hey, Motor 92, what up? Hey man, so look, again, man, it's okay to steal from your job, man, if they ain't
definitely
treating you
not
right.
okay to
It's
steal.
definitely okay to steal from your
You know what I'm
job.
saying? Look here, your blessings will flow
Fuck that.
bigger than
Steal
the
from
little
them rich
chump change
motherfuckers.
or the damn detergent you done stole
Steal
from your
from them
job.
rich motherfuckers,
No, no,
man.
no, no,
Steal
no.
from their
And
ass.
especially if you know what I mean. It's already bad enough you working at some place like Family Dollar. You know what I mean. And that's not always a fun place to be, I guess. And you know this is how you feeding your family right now. Feed your family. Don't risk going to jail and not being able to feed the family now for some some shit that
Hey, look, steal from your
somebody can
job.
give to you. You know.
Steal from your job. They ain't giving us shit.
And if you're gonna steal from your job, let it be worth something. Don't steal from your job a bop it.
Look, look. The bop it was
Don't
for
let yourself get banned out of all these.
the bop it was for Junior. Okay. And yeah, all these was bogus as hell for banning me like that. Like, but
And Junior didn't need that bop it.
man, look, man,
He's
we
into
appreciate
DVDs.
y'all. We just wanted to slide through for the night. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Y'all know what it is, and we out.
Drive me around the corner right quick.